1989 Sierra Sapphire 4x4 Cosworth. This one, as you can see, is finished in flint grey. Some really nice choice upgrades on it. If you check the description, we'll detail not only the service history and everything that goes along with the history of the car, but also what we know has been done to it. Been told it's running about 380 horsepower. Again, we'll go through the description and all the paperwork, let you know exactly what's in there. As far as mods go, you'll be able to see it's on a set of brand new Compomotive alloys with a set of Nankang NS2R tyres all the way around. Again, brand new. Really good tyre those as well, to be fair. Nankang have really managed to go from being the brand that people sort of turn their nose up into to producing some really good stuff these days. Really nice set of upgraded brakes, as you can see. Little front lip spoiler. And actually, this is easily one of the cleanest SAFs we've had in a long, long time. Owner, the guy that owns it, is a real forward nut, really fastidious with his cars. Only selling it because he has to buy a house. As much as I have told him you can sleep in a Cosworth, you can't drive a house. Here we go. Right, looking at the bodywork to start with, we'll start on this driver's side. If we look down this side, you can see it's really nice and straight all the way down there. Those body lines are lovely and sharp. Panel gaps are excellent all the way around. There's no sign of any filler or waviness all the way down the side there. Front wing, no sign of any stone chips in the usual places down the front. Lovely and clean into the arch. You get your hand in there all the way around, nice and sharp. Not a speck of stone chips or corrosion or anything like that. Normally this section here is all worn away, but as you can see, that's all very good. The wheels, like I say, are brand new, so there's no marks on those. The tyres, I don't even think they'll have done 100 miles. We'll double check and put that in the description, but again, they're very, very new. See the brakes look in a nice condition. Caliper looks good as well. Coming down this side, go along the sill. Lovely and clean all the way down there. The jacking point covers and everything are in place. If we put the camera underneath, appreciate it's dark, but you can see lovely and clean under there. Exhaust looks nice and shiny as well. Continuing our way down this side, no marks at all to note on the driver's door. No stone chips or anything coming up this A-pillar. Quite often you can get a bit of lacquer delamination in the window. That's all good along there. Even the scuttle panel plastic, that's not dried out. It's not caked in back to black or anything like that. It's just a nice, clean bit of plastic. Coming up onto the roof. Again, no stone chips in the leading edge there. Around the sunroof is all really nice and tidy. There's no bubbling up or anything around there. Even the plastic trim on the gutters is good as well. Normally these sort of go a bit oily and horrible. Again, these look lovely. It's going to make for a very boring video, but it does make for a good car. Stamped up on the glass all the way around. No nasty tints or anything on those. Around the handle is nice and neat. And then onto the rear door again, same story. Lovely and clean. If we look back up that side, that body line's so sharp. It's really, really good. Into this rear arch. And again, you can see here, lovely and clean all the way around. Nice and sharp. No sign of any corrosion coming through. Another brand new wheel and tyre. Even around the filler clap, that's lovely and clean. There's no build-up of dirt or anything. It shows you the type of ownership it's had. Coming round on the back, tail lights are lovely and bright and clean. All the seams where you want to check for corrosion are all lovely on both sides. Bumper corners are nice underneath there. And all very good. Obviously larger stainless exhaust, but it's sitting nice and level. Spoilers normally have a bit of spidery and cracking in the paint, but as you can see, this one's all good. Normally they get some damage from having the boot lid open and closed, but this one, lovely and tidy. All one colour grey as well. There's no patchwork quilt of bad paint touch-ups. Around the rear screen, again, all nice and tidy all the way along. As is the top. I say it's going to make for a boring video, but it does make for a very, very good car. Passenger side, if we look up this side again, lovely and straight all the way up there. It's not ripply or full of filler or anything like that. Rear arch, nice and sharp. It has, he did mention this, it has been caught just ever so slightly there and touched in on the arch. That's what the only mark really to point out. Lovely and clean on that rear wheel. Have a look in the door shuts as we go around as well. You can see that's all nice and tidy in there. Up into the roof from this side. Nice on the gutter rails. Around the sunroof on this side. Nothing to whinge about there. Same story on this side of the windscreen and down the A-pillar. Nice and clean on the glass on this side as well. No marks to note anywhere on either door on this side there. I thought I found a stone chip to whinge about, but it's a bit of dust and a bit of polish. Lovely and clean along the sill on this side as well. Covers are there as well. And then really nice and tidy underneath there on this side. Moving it forward, very, very light scuff on the wing mirror. You can't even see it on the camera, but it is there, worth pointing it out. All nice on that front wing. And again, no sign of any stone chips down the bottom, lovely and sharp all the way around. And the final new wheel and tyre. It's got that lovely gloss black lower front splitter. Really looks good with that colour as well. That's all nice and tidy. It's not been rammed up any curves or anything like that. All good along the front bumper. Normally they can sort of hang off to one side, but as you can see, this one's all good. It has had a stone chip touched it or something there. Just see that's worth pointing that out. Around the vents, they're nice. Normally these get painted over time and they get a load of build up, but these ones, as you can see, are crisp, clean and tidy. And the bonnet itself, lovely and straight. So overall, bodywork wise, like I say, easily one of the best ones we've had in. Really, really nice. The interior is just as good, to be fair. Really nice and clean on that door card. Does look a little bit dirty here, but that, if we get nice and close, you can see is just the light. All the plastic trim, nice and neat. There's no wear on this section, which is unheard of. The last time I saw that was very rare. Lovely and clean on the door shuts. It does have a set of sill trim covers there, but they are just the sort of stick on one, so you can remove them easy enough. The VIN number, not messed with. Nice and obvious on there. Lovely and clean on the driver's side. Tiny little bit of sagging on the bolsters, but actually probably the best one I've seen in a long time. They pretty much were like that from brand new. Again, it does look dirty on the camera, but if we get close, you can see lovely and clean. Tiny little bit of wear on the on the steering wheel, but generally all right. It shows 19,817 miles. I'm going to assume that it's on 119. Obviously, they reset at 9999. Lovely and clean on the dash top. We do have two aftermarket gauges there, but they are in the vent section, so they haven't drilled the dash. Lovely and clean down that centre console. Obviously, electric windows. All the switches are lovely and neat. Got a tiny bit of sagging at the back of the headline, which we'll have a look when we get further back. Sunroof car, we've got the blind and everything, that's all intact and nice and tidy. Put the bonnet while we're here. All the switch gear is lovely, as you can see. No cracks in the cowl around the dash. Into the rear on the driver's side, again, lovely on the door shut. The insides of the doors are nice. Door card on this side is all good. Ashtrays look like they've never been used. Backs of the seats are nice, these are not all stretched out and saggy. And the rear bench, lovely and tidy as well. Like I said, tiny little bit of sagging in the headlight at the back, but nothing major. Into the boot. Underside of the boot, lovely and clean. Inside the shuts and everything are all good, as you can see. A carpet set in the back. Could do with a hoover, but other than that, all very good in there. Even the barges are good. Normally they've had so many sponges on them over the years that they're wearing thin. You can see just how good they are. Rear passenger side, lovely and clean on the door card. Again, door shuts all nice and tidy. And lovely and clean on the rear bench. Backs of the seats are nice. Headrests are lovely and clean. Definitely not been smoked. They not had any pets or any trapped moisture or anything like that. And then front passenger side, really good on that door card. All nice on the door shuts. Passenger seats in excellent condition. Those bolsters are lovely and smooth. Nice and firm. Like I say, they're not dirty. They just look at on the camera with the light. If you get close, you can see they're all good. And this side of the dash, lovely and neat as well. Now, under the bonnet, I believe, or I've been told, it's 380 brake horsepower. Wheel detail, everything we know about the car. There's a huge file to go through. Wheel detail, all of that in the description. Those of you that know what you're looking at can see what's going on in here. We've got Forge and all the right names on your tanks and everything, which is lovely because obviously your Ford ones normally go a bit white and horrible. Correct plaques and everything, all still in place. Really nice and clean in there. Strut tops are good. Inner wings are lovely and tidy. We'll get it fired up. And again, this one, occasionally you get them in that need a little bit of coaxing into life, or they've got a bit of blue smoke, all that sort of stuff. This one, as you'll see, starts on the button. That's stone cold. straight around the back. Nothing nasty coming out the back. Taking over lovely and smooth on the front. If we go into the cockpit, no warning lights on, you'll see the oil pressure straight up. See temperature gauge, stone cold. Really a very, very good example with a bit of power as well, to be fair. So very usable, very drivable, nice and quick. So there you have it. 89 Flint Grey Sapphire 4x4, fantastic condition. If you check the description, we'll detail everything we know as far as service history goes and what mods have been done. We are here every day between now and auction day if you want to come and see the car. If you can't get to see it, again, give us a shout. We can come and do extra videos, send you photos, do a video call, anything you might need. Thank you.